We're on?
We're on.
Welcome back, everybody.
Hello.
How are you?
How are you? I am good.
You're good?
Um,
Totally refreshed?
functioning on the 50%.
Feeling totally refreshed after our staff party?
Oh yeah. Refresh, renew.
It was fun.
Drained. Fun.
You came from Suva, though.
I did. I went to. Dude, a lot of traveling was happening for me this week. Well, I mean last week. Went from here
Okay,
to
yeah.
Nandi.
Dude, this last, the end of this year, you've been doing lots of traveling.
Oh yeah. Towards the end of the year. I know. In September Vanuatu, November Vanuatu again, and then this wedding that I went to, a friend of mine, Meani, in Nandi, and my cousin in Friday in Suva.
Okay, so you had
I had two weddings.
two weddings.
Yeah, Thursday, Friday.
What?
So Thursday one was my old friend, Meani. She's from Ra.
Shout out to, what's her name again?
Meani.
Miani.
Yeah.
Who probably doesn't need a shout out.
Meani Naisua.
Congratulations on getting married.
Yeah.
First marriage?
Yeah. First marriage.
First marriage.
Hopefully the only one.
Hopefully the only one. Dude, I used to work in automotive mechanics,
Yeah.
and I was driving a guy. He was one of our wealthier clients, so he was always buying, he was a Lamborghini guy, and so he was always buying these different Lamborghinis, old classics and new, and then he was the son of a famous Canadian diamond miner.
Right.
So he got married, and he got married on the weekend, and the next Monday he dropped off his Lamborghini Huracan, and then I was taking him home, and I was like, man, congratulations on getting married and all this stuff. And he's like, yeah, well, it's my first, but it probably won't be my last. And I was like, what? That is such an awkward thing to say, the day after you get, or
Yeah.
after you get married.
Yeah.
And then sure enough, after a few months, he got divorced.
My
Yeah, it was just a few months. I was like, whoa. I guess all these people have prenups and stuff overseas too and whatnot. And yeah. And now he's
is there such a thing?
What?
Yeah, prenup.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, most people won't get married without prenups now.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's big it's a big thing that people talk about and argue about in the Christian community as well. Is it biblical? I don't think it is. I mean, it's basically it's like an agreement saying, okay, if we get divorced, this is what happens. You know? It's like, dude, when you look at marriage as it makes sense if you look at marriage as the way the world looks at marriage, not the way God looks at marriage,
Yeah.
like a covenant that's never meant to be broken.
Yeah.
When you look at marriage as a contract that's never meant to be broken, well, contracts do get broken, and so that is the world's view of marriage. And I think I've talked about it before. If you guys are wondering what I'm doing, I'm cutting up mangoes, old mangoes that are about to go bad, and we're going to turn them into a mango crisp.
Oh, dude.
What? What?
No. So my taware,
Yeah?
she's a doctor.
Okay.
The partner, I was hanging out with them the weekend. Such a cool dude. It's just the second time we met, but we've known each other for quite a while because we used to play AFL together.
Oh, okay.
And
Oh, yeah.
So they own a cafe in Suva called Father's Daughter's Cafe or something.
The farmer's daughter.
Yeah, Farmer's Daughter.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So they own that cafe.
Oh, okay. She's the one who runs it.
His mom runs it.
Got it. Yeah.
And-
I've heard lots about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they made this mango what? Mango crisp.
Like a Like with like what we had for the banana.
Yeah, but with the banana, but like they were just like talking about how.
Yeah, so we've never made the banana one before until Steph just tried it with
I
some
know.
bananas the other day.
Yeah.
But we usually use peaches
Peaches.
in Canada.
Yeah.
Peaches or apples.
Apple.
Yeah.
I've tried the apple one and it's really good.
Yeah, it's good, yeah. So I'm like, I told Steph, I said, I think mangoes would work too.
Yeah, and they just tried it last week for the first time ever.
And did you try it?
I haven't tried it, but
Oh.
they was just like saying, you just put it in the table and it just flew. Not even like.
Like,
the
do
whole
they
day.
sell it or is it like a...
Yeah, they sell it. They just wanted to try it. It's like, oh, mango crisp.
But are they doing like a, was it like a catering event or it goes in the restaurant?
No, just restaurant.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Just a restaurant, and it just flew.
Shit.
It's like, okay, like, I want to try this too now.
Yeah, yeah, it'll be good because like peaches and mangoes are very similar. So
Like
you can
sweet?
do this also with wundi as well.
Wundi?
It'd be better than bananas.
Wouldn't
yeah.
you do?
Yeah, yeah. Because wundi is a lot like peaches. If anybody has ever had, well, lots of people have had canned peaches, and canned peaches are a lot like wundi.
So which one you're talking about? The canned one or the peach, the fruit?
You can make it from either.
Right.
Yeah, because the fresh ones, the consistency is a lot like the canned ones.
Yeah.
But it's just way better, obviously. Like, yeah, it's on
Oh.
another level. Like fresh peaches, blow your mind.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think this mango one will be good too.
I know.
There's not much here, but it's enough.
I feel like it's gonna be a lot. Yeah. Even I tried that banana one.
Yeah,
It's,
it's good.
I love it.
Yeah, it's a good way to use bananas. Yeah, like it's not the best version of crisp, but it's a great way to use like excess bananas. If you guys want the recipe, then you can put it in the comments, and maybe we'll do like a video making banana
making it
crisp. Right?
crisp.
Yeah?
Yeah. They call it. They didn't call it crisp.
Cobbler?
They call it crumble.
Crumble, yeah. So there's cobbler, crumble, or crisp. It's all
Same
the
thing.
same thing. Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, on our way. Okay, today we were in Bati.
Yeah.
Well, from yesterday. That was like the first time we've ever gone there as a team, eh?
Yeah. I think everybody enjoyed it.
I did, yeah.
I think it's the first time like
Archie too.
Huh?
Archie and
She liked it?
yeah, I bet you liked it.
Yeah, I think she did. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
well, I'm just grateful that Moape was there too, the husband.
I know. Yeah, he's such a nice guy.
Cool dude.
Yeah.
Humble.
Very humble guy. Yeah. He's actually my uncle.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh.
But he didn't introduce himself as that. So the original. So for those of you who don't know, we're talking about the manager of our coffee shop. The way that we met her originally was, and this is just the cool thing. Like, so you think about like, hey, we have this tractor here, right? And it's good for farming and all this. Well, yeah, it's great for farming and it can, open doors that way. But the way that, we put this tractor to work initially, like to pay for itself, is we had a driver and we'd let other farmers use it on their farms, right? And so her husband was the one who called my driver because he was a well-known driver in the area.
Oi.
Putumanay. And he's like, hey, there's a guy in Correleb who wants to plow his field for some cassava. Okay. So I went out there to measure it, and that's where I met Moape, and Archie was at the house.
Oi.
And when I met Archie, she was like, I was like, whoa, why is this lady out in the bush here? Like, her English was like so good, and she was very like
Lovely.
I don't know if Archie will see this, and like, so I mean this in like the best way possible. Like, her kids are like the most bush city kids ever. Like, I told Steph, I'm like, if those kids grew up in the city, they would be the most cityest city kids. But they're like, speak English, like,
Well,
yeah, like they're just like they're like city kids, but like living in the bush, like in the real bush, like in the jungle. So I don't know. I'm like, and they're just beautiful kids, like very well behaved and good parents. And so, anyways, that's how we met Archie. Was because I did a job for her husband, and now she's the manager of our coffee shop, and she blesses people with her, like just her charisma and her love for Jesus, and and the way that she, like the vibe that she creates when people walk in the door.
Yeah.
Like, it's just cool, like how you can think, oh, I'm buying a tractor, and then you end up like with
Meeting.
a lot of cool relationships because you did something and then did something else, and then you met some people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's really cool. But anyways, it was a good time. It's just nice to do something different as a staff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
And
then grog last night,
Yeah.
lamb chops, big barbecue, few beers. Boy.
Fish, ikataw eh.
Yeah. We went out to the beach. We went to the beach where the last cannibal in Fiji is buried.
Dude, yeah.
Did you watch the footage?
No.
No?
Actually, no. I'm just transferring it right now.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So it'll be out for our vlog this week.
I don't know if we should put that in the vlog though.
Really?
Well, I like, cause Alan, like, obviously, I know Tuimaduata, but I didn't ask him if we could go there.
Oh, yeah.
I'm thinking,
Yeah.
and then we just like expose, cause that's his island, right? And like I know like everybody goes there for picnics and stuff like that, right? But like I'm not like one to. I don't know. I just feel like I would feel better about it. I think if I would have
Follow.
asked him first if we can go there for picnic,
Filming.
and then he's like, yeah, go. He wouldn't say no, but then once he said yes, then I can. What do you think?
We can film it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I don't mind showing like we were on the beach and stuff, but I was like after I filmed it because I like took like a thumbnail picture there and everything, and I'm like I don't know. I feel like maybe we should just not put that one out, that part out, like the tabu and the fish and everything like that, whatever. But like actually like this is the place where the last I don't know about that. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
We can talk about it after,
Yeah.
but it feels like maybe I should follow a bit more protocol for him to do something like that.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
Maybe I can like, we could take a young gunner to his house and then, present it to ourselves, Sorry guys, inside joke. I can tell you the joke without telling you like what happened or where it was. But we were recently at a program where the people organizing the program invited a bunch of people from the
Other place.
Matagalia, I guess the landowning unit, the people whose land and where the place is. They invited them to the opening of the event, right?
Yeah.
And then for this big kava ceremony that they wanted to do for them, or like they're like, oh, we just really want you guys to capture this kava ceremony. Trying not to give too many details here, but and then proceeded to do a kava ceremony to themselves, where they sat and they were the chief guests, and the village served them. Oh my gosh!
This
dude.
is for us.
Yeah, we really wanted to honor. Do this great honorable presentation to us, ourselves.
Ourselves.
Dude, I was there. I was just like, I don't know these people. I don't know these people. These are not.
We will be the chief guest. Oh well.
Dude, we're gonna come to your land,
Yeah.
and then we're gonna do.
Gonna
Bring
ask
a
you-
yangona,
Yeah.
and you're gonna serve us.
We're gonna ask you. We're gonna come to your land. We're gonna ask you to do this shabu for us.
Dude, that's some colonial like.
Do
Right?
it to us again.
That is so. You appreciate our presence here? You're lucky that our presence is here. Right? Welcome me.
Welcome me.
I'd like to welcome myself and all of my friends. I'd like also if you could welcome us.
I'd like to take this moment to
Welcome.
thank myself for believing in myself.
Dude. Honestly, man, there's so many Kaivalangi gang that just totally missed the mark, man, with stuff like.
Bro.
And then the problem is, like, I don't really believe in the Susuma.
Whose fault is that?
What?
Whose fault is that?
No, I'm not saying it's their fault. I'm just saying, like, don't try to. Stephanie's in the background yelling, and whose fault is that? So she was the one who was actually doing the ceremony. I'll tell you this. Sorry. So Steph did a ceremony, and she asked everybody to welcome her to her event. Yeah, she put on she was doing a mastermind. Yeah. So she made everybody. We all had to bow down, and then we basically just served her the whole week. So
You're used to bowing community.
nobody can hear you, Steph, because you're not mic'd up. So suck it. We know what you're used to. Yeah, it was just really wrong. But yeah, Stephanie was saying, "Oh, whose fault is that? That Kaivalangi people don't know what to do." Well, I guess that's our fault. But it's kind of like, yeah, it's hard. It's a really hard one because like somebody should have explained to them, like, look, if you're gonna do a Yonkwano ceremony, like, don't make yourself the chief guest, you know. But there was Fijians there who should have known better.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I should have told
Should
them.
have, yeah. Should have told them. And so, yeah, I guess Stephanie's right. Like, how would they know? Like, because like I was just like there. I'm like, oh my gosh, man, this is so awkward. Like, what is going on here? But yeah, somebody needs to be in their ear. Like, I guess like yeah, if you guys want to like maintain culture and all this stuff, like, you know, you got to tell people like what's right and wrong.
What's right on?
Yeah. Oh, dude. I'd like to take this time to thank myself. It's just classic. Like that was one thing my mom and dad were really big on when we brought missions teams from overseas.
Yeah.
Like we used to take them, you know, trips to Ngao and around the Nandi area. Then we would come here once in a while, and one thing that dad was always big on was like orientation, the culture orientation and stuff, like knowing, yeah, just
What
you know what to do, what not to do, kind of thing, and then like actually having somebody who actually knew what they were talking about,
Yeah.
not somebody who is like from the city. I don't know how else to say it, or like you know doesn't actually know the culture because like, I think a lot of us, like even me, I'm ashamed that I don't know lots of things about the culture, about my own culture, and so I end up a lot of the times like not saying that I don't know.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, no, I know. Like, it'd be weird if I didn't know, and like you'd make fun of me. But we have to be honest with ourselves. Otherwise, we're just gonna like teach people who don't actually know
the
like
wrong stuff.
the wrong stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bula everybody that's joining in.
Bula, the mango crisp. It's gonna be one small mango crisp.
Bula Selu Leota. Thank you for the follow. Bula Vinaka Alena from Brisbane. Bula Saifulalo.
Bula, everybody.
Bula Hamza
Hey, Hamza.
in the chat. Yeah.
Welcome.
Hey, Sandy Medley. How are you?
Hamza, bringing in some excavators, eh? Some diggers.
Oh, is he getting it?
Zoom Lion coming in. We talked about it on the because Global Machinery sponsored the live last week, and so yeah, but they're getting in a whole new brand
Yeah.
in not tractors. They're sticking with tractors with farm track, but they're bringing in excavators and zoom lifts and like telescopic cranes and all this kind of stuff. So, and Zoom Lion is China's largest like construction machinery company, I think. So, pretty sick. Their stuff is like green and gray. It's a really cool looking. I wonder if I can find a picture of them. Dude, they also make tractors, eh? But they look a lot like the other green ones, don't they, Hamza? Yeah, they're kind of cool. Like that's a zoom line, like one of the small excavators.
How small is it? Looks big. Like the one we saw on the road?
Well,
one
this
with
is a
the TFL?
ZE60E10. So
Like the one with the TFL, the green one. They were doing it on the road.
yeah,
Is that how?
this should probably only be like a 3-ton. I think it looks like a 3-ton probably. Maybe 4. Yeah, but pretty cool looking stuff. So, social media in Fiji is toxic and harmful, says guess who? None other than the social media star himself, John Apted. But it's good. I mean, social media, let's just see what he says. I think he's probably saying correct things. Social media in Fiji is toxic and malignant due to widespread public shaming culture on a mix of traditional norms and new technology. This has been highlighted by constitutional lawyer John Apted during the Asia Foundation Cultural Heritage and Religious Freedom and Tolerance Symposium. Holy crap. Can you imagine? I just like to take this time to welcome myself and all of you to this, the 2024 Asia Foundation Cultural Heritage and Religious Freedom and Tolerance Symposium. Everybody's just by the time you finish, everything. Dude. We got distracted. Where he says Facebook is inundated with bullying, belittling, shaming, and personal attacks. Apted says such platforms target individuals over private matters. He also highlighted that internet access is relatively cheap in Fiji compared to other countries in the Pacific region. Yeah, make it more expensive, I think. They should make data more expensive. I'm just joking, guys. It sucks. I come from a place where data is really expensive. So what John is saying here is actually really correct. Data is very cheap. So in Canada, when I left Canada, I was paying $150 a month for 5 gigs. So
What?
I was paying like 230 Fijian for like 5 gigs.
No.
Yeah. And
For what? For a month?
for 1 month, yeah.
5 gigs.
5 gigs.
What the heck? So you.
No, not line. But I guess also like your phone, nobody owns their phones in Canada. So your
Yeah.
phone's also part of that payment plan. But if you don't own your phone, it was still like $70 or $80 a month for 5 gigs.
5 gigs.
Yeah. So that's why people are desperate in Canada, like for Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Like that's why like everywhere has free Wi-Fi, like, because like nobody hardly uses their data. But now not all the companies have gone unlimited, so they kind of opened it up now. So, yeah.
Crazy, man.
But yeah, so expensive, eh?
Yeah.
I would be like
Yeah.
using GPS. I'd be like look ahead so I could see where I'm going, and then turn the GPS off because I'm like I'm gonna use my data in Canada with like my iPhone, brand new iPhone.
Really?
Well, yeah, because like you're like
On off.
yeah, or like if I wanted to download music like on Apple Music or Spotify or
Yeah.
something,
Yeah.
I'd like because on Apple Music like you hit it twice and then it'll download. So like accidentally hit it twice, I'd be like, oh shoot, no, or like I'd start downloading a podcast, I'd be like, no, yeah,
Bad.
yeah. Like why is my iCloud uploading right now? Shoot. So Apted also highlighted his observations about the darker side of social media, reflecting a growing concern across the Pacific region. Online Safety Commission needs to hold people accountable for any wrongdoing on social media, and people need to speak respectively.
Yeah, dude, the amount of bullying that's happening
Is it for real, eh?
yeah, on Facebook. Woo! Boy.
Really, eh?
Yeah. Yeah. And I think and to think that Twitter or X is worse. No, it's not even close to
Oh, really?
Facebook. Yeah. 'Cause
Really?
everybody's just like, for instance, there was this incident that happened just this week. So there was this girl. She used to be bullied back in high school, back in the days when she was in high school.
Yeah.
She's now in Australia, and she used to be bullied, and when she tells like the principal and all that, and they wouldn't believe her. And she comes from a very chiefly status family, and
Oh.
so they think that, oh, maybe because she's, you know, the chief, she's nagging and all that. So nobody know about whether it was real or not until just a week ago.
Oh.
This challenge that's going on around, like, we listen, we don't judge.
No.
Oh, okay. So there's
So.
this stupid challenge that's
Oh.
going around, and so these girls that used to bully her back in high school just outed themselves.
Oh.
Yeah, and they was like, yeah, we listen, we don't judge, and then they started talking about, oh, remember the time we used to bully that girl and cut off her clothes and threw her in bin, whatever. Yeah, and then they started commenting on that one status. One of the girl's friends saw it and then notified her, and she came in and she saw all those things, screenshotted it, and she just blasted her. So those three girls, they're like on chat Fiji, and everybody's just like, bam,
Oh, really?
bullying them, yeah. And they had to, boy, they're crazy, like this amount of Fijians that are invested in this.
Chat Fiji.
Yeah,
What is Chat Fiji? It's a
I
it's
don't
a
know,
Facebook page.
yeah, it's a page where people mostly just outing people out there, like just a place where they, you know,
Is it like a big group?
it is, it's the oldest page. Boy, ever since I was in high school, I started
Oh, really?
reading about, yeah, this Chat Fiji
Dude, I
page.
don't join groups like that. So toxic.
Yeah,
Probably.
it is toxic.
I've seen stuff come up before. I didn't know that it was just a Facebook page. That's all it is, eh? Because I've seen Chat Fiji stuff pop up. But yeah.
Yeah, where people just throw like,
I think I saw it pop up because about all of the names of some Muslim business owners who apparently helped the last government, Qayyum and Bainum Rama and stuff. Apparently, I think I saw that come up on Chat
yeah.
Fiji.
So it's just a
I mean,
place where
but
people
like,
talk
you
about.
don't even know what's true though.
Yeah.
Like, is that even real? Like, I mean, anybody can type something, a list of names, and put it there, right? So,
But
yeah.
people get so more invested that they screenshot messages and all that, and then they just put it out there. So
Oh.
these three girls,
Yeah.
one of them, their husband,
Oh.
he was
Oh,
yeah,
messing around.
messing around with guys.
Oh, shoot.
And then there's like, hey, you better check your husband first. You know, like talking stuff about bullying, all this and all that.
Like they were
Like,
they
check
were
your
laughing
husband.
about bullying.
Yeah, back in high school, she used to bully this girl.
Yeah, yeah, but they were like, what is this listen, don't judge thing? It seems like a good thing, no?
It is a good thing in most cases, but like in that case, it wasn't.
So they
because
just ended up like gossiping
yeah,
online,
gossiping online and just out
in public,
themselves. Yeah.
in the public space,
Yeah. Yeah.
about how funny it was how they used to bully
Bully
this
this.
loser girl,
Yeah,
basically.
yeah.
And then somebody commented, be like, you better watch, like your husband's taking it in the butt somewhere.
Yeah, well,
thing.
after the girl who got bullied posted it, and it just went all viral. And yeah, somebody put it up on Chat Fiji. It's like, hey, before you start, talking shit about people like that, you better check your husband out.
Oh,
And then just screenshots all the messages of the husband and the guy.
brutal.
Yeah. So, dude, it's like
Man,
when
you gotta be
you're saying
careful,
like
man.
it's toxic, yeah, it is. Like, that's one of the most toxic page ever in Fiji.
Maybe that's what people talk about when they. I'm gonna like go into a private browser. How many people are on this group? Must be a lot, eh?
Hmm. I don't know if I'm in it. I'm gonna check mine if it's if I'm in the group chat or no. Because it's not a public page. It's like a closed group.
Chat Fiji. Have people ever been like taken down on Chat Fiji?
What do you mean?
Like, sorry, like the reputation is totally
Oh
destroyed.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah?
Yeah. Some of them, I guess, they lose their jobs. And like it's scary too, because I've I feel like that's one of the things that people will, lead them into suicides, eh?
Yeah, yeah,
Because,
yeah.
dude,